Buying rural land feels incredible. Open sky, quiet mornings, space to build something that's actually yours. But a few weeks after buying land, almost everyone asks the same question: how do I actually power this place? And the answer can surprise people because bringing electricity to rural land can cost $15,000 to $40,000, sometimes more. So today, we're going to break down the real options. Most people assume power will be simple, but utilities charge landowners for infrastructure like utility poles, transformers, underground trenching, engineering studies, permitting, and the cost scales quickly with distance. For example, 300 feet might cost $10,000. Half a mile could reach $25,000 to $60,000, and a mile can exceed $100,000, which is why many rural landowners start looking at solar. Here's the interesting part. Rural land is actually perfect for solar. Urban homes deal with roof angles, shade from buildings, HOA restrictions, but rural land usually offers open southern sky, space for ground-mounted panels, flexibility to design the layout correctly. That flexibility is a huge advantage. A solar system sounds complicated, but the concept is simple. Sunlight hits solar panels, panels produce electricity, and that electricity charges batteries, and then the batteries power the home. Most off-grid systems have four main components. Solar panels, these convert sunlight into electricity. Charge controller, this regulates energy going into the batteries. The battery bank, this stores energy for nighttime and cloudy days. And then the inverter converts battery power into the electricity your appliances use. So put together, they create a self-contained energy system. One thing many people misunderstand is that solar system size has nothing to do with acreage. It depends on how much electricity you use. A small off-grid cabin might use 3 to 5 kilowatt hours per day. And that means a system around 2 to 4 kilowatts of solar panels and about 10 to 15 kilowatt hours of batteries. A larger homestead might use 8 to 10 kilowatt hours. The key is calculating your actual energy needs. So let's look at a simple comparison. If a landowner pays $25,000 to extend power lines and then $120 per month for electricity over 10 years, they've spent almost $40,000. A comparable solar system might cost $15,000 to $20,000 with no monthly bill. That's why the break-even point for a solar often arrives around 5 to 7 years. One of the smartest things you can do when buying rural land is evaluate solar potential before you buy. Look for a clear southern sky, minimal tree shade, space for a ground-mounted array. Those factors can save thousands later. Understanding power options is one of the most important parts of rural land ownership. So if you're exploring rural property, we created a full guide explaining everything step by step. Check the link below and welcome to the world of rural land.